Hello, my loves. Happy rainy Wednesday. Happy new moon. Happy solar eclipse in Leo. This is my new moon incense. We'll get this going here. I will, of course, start us off with a little bit of the astrology happening for us today. Yes, I did dye my hair a little bit, cut my hair a little bit. I did the dyeing, someone else did the cutting. Um, I trust myself with chemicals, but not with scissors. Okay. Anyway. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna wear some fancy rings today. Most definitely. I'm gonna zhuzh it up a little bit today. Why don't you take a second to zhuzh it up a little bit too? Get some of your crystals out. I don't know about you, but my rose quartz is calling to me. Can certainly use a little bit of extra self-love today. Eclipse seasons are challenging, my friends. It's okay. It's okay to have them be challenging. Like, it's okay. Oh, I don't know where I want to put this. It's for my singing bowl, which I want to use a little bit. I'll just set it right there. That's okay. It can live there. Get my little cloth here. Place to set our cards down. Yeah. All right. I got my coffee. I got my water. What do you have? Take a second. Make sure you're resourced. Seriously, take a second. Do what you got to do. And the crystals that I got today, just kind of what I'm feeling. Um, I've got some carnelian, really good for our fiery Leo. I've got some black tourmaline. This is one of my favorites. Super grounding, protective. Got my rose quartz. Some, like I said, delicious self-love. Feed into my heart space a little. Yes, I needed that. And then I have my beautiful rainbow fluorite, one of my absolute favorites for intuition and balance. And then, of course, also for our crown chakra. Let's see if I can get this to focus in. There we go. Some raw quartz. Love that one. Okay. So, like I said, today we are going to start out with an astrology lesson. Also, heads up, you may hear my kitty meow at us. He has some opinions about the rain and his inability to have fun outside when it's raining. And he likes to share those opinions with anyone who will listen. So, just so you're aware, that's going on today. We're going to have patience with him just like he has patience with us, right? You know, right? Let me open up, get a little bit more light in here. Okay. So, okay. Today is August 12th. It is a new moon in Leo. It is also a solar eclipse. in Leo. So this is when the moon moves between the sun and the earth and completely blocks out our view of the sun. Now, here in the United States, we will not be experiencing a full solar eclipse. Most of us will not even see the sun even partially blocked because of the timing, but this will be visible in Europe, especially Greenland and Spain. Um, Very noticeable there. Rest assured, the energetics are felt everywhere um, on this planet in our celestial experience, regardless of where we are physically located and whether or not we can observe it with our physical sight. Um, some things I want you to take note of. Leo is ruled by the sun. This makes this particular eclipse, this particular lunation, extra potent. It is the dark moon. It is the time preceding new beginnings. It is also a south node eclipse. So this is karmic release. The south node is the karma you came into this life with. North node is your soul destiny, the karma that you are chasing, the dharma you are working toward. And all of this, not prescriptive, only instructive. Okay. That's how I view astrology in general, is not prescriptive, it's instructive. How do you want to use this information to assist you in your life? This solar eclipse in Leo is probably already being felt by everyone who has even a little bit of a finger on the pulse. I do recommend that you find where Leo is in your own birth chart or natal chart. Knowing your rising sign will really assist with that. You have Leo in your chart, even if you don't have any planets in your chart. So knowing what house Leo is in your chart and what area that house in your life supports you in being is going to be even more supportive, and knowing how this particular celestial event will be affecting your life. The South Node did just very recently move into Leo. So we have some karmic release, some fated change, some things that we are intentionally letting go of for this lifetime, for our soul's journey, all of these pieces right now at this time. This solar eclipse occurs at 12:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. What I want you to do right now, today, is rest. Easier said than done, especially for those of us who have traditional jobs or have any work to do. We all have work to do, right? Um, but I do recommend that wherever you can today, your lunch break, or when you get done with work, or when you have finished making dinner or doing the cleaning, whatever you have on your to-do list today, I want you to add intentional rest. And if you want to be especially uh, vibey with it, make it radical rest. This is the sun and moon together in Leo. Okay. This rest is radical, taking this time for yourself to be with yourself and to have these intentions is radical, making sure that you are resourced, making sure that you are regulated. Do what you got to do. Okay? What are you feeding in this area of your chart, as well as releasing? Because in this particular event, we're going to be doing both. A lot of times the new moon calls us to seed and focus on what we are seeding, But combined with a solar eclipse, we are also, especially in the South Node, we are also intentionally releasing. So, what is no longer serving you right now? What is no longer lighting you up? What is draining you? What is taking away from the rest that you need? It's time to compost that. Let it go. Put it into the bin. Recycle it. Let it compost. Let it germinate to be fertile soil for the next thing that you seed. That's your first prompt. Second prompt, what are you seeding? What new things are you going to be planting? Okay. What seeds do you have waiting for you? Where do you need to be planting them? And what do you hope will grow? Let's get really clear on what we hope will grow and what kind of tending is going to be needed in this case. Also, let me check on my cat. My cat is okay. He just needed the back door open. He just needed the choice and the freedom. That's all he needed. He's an old man. That's okay. I'll let him have that in his old age. I'm gonna ring my bowl here. Today being a rainy day is especially meaningful and a really solid analogy, I feel like, for where we are. This is an analogy I've used, so if you are part of my community, you may or may not have heard me already mention this, but I'm going to do it again because I'm sure that there are some of you who haven't heard it and need to. The way I envision an eclipse is a power outage. There are a couple different astrologers. My favorite, Chani Nicholas, who describes eclipses this way, and I completely agree. So, what I'm going to have you do for a moment is just close your eyes and imagine that you are at home in a storm. Actually, let's do this. You're anywhere you want to be in a storm. You can be at work, you can be in your car, you can be anywhere, okay? At a store, but home is especially nice. Mm. Wherever you are, you can hear the storm raging around you. And here's the most important piece of this is that you are safe. If you are traveling somewhere, you've pulled off to the side. If you are in your home, you're sitting, you have a blanket around you, you've got a warm cup of coffee or tea in your hand. If you're at work, you're sitting at your desk, you're plugging away, you're comfortable in your chair, the clothes that you're wearing aren't too restrictive, and you're having a good day, but you can hear the storm going, you can hear the thunder, you can hear the rain, you can hear the wind beating at the windows. You know that in spite of this tumult, you are safe. And in this moment, in this safety, all of a sudden, the power goes out. If you're sitting in your car, the street lights go out and you can see the businesses and buildings around you lose their lighting. If you're at home, all the lights immediately turn out. The TV show that you're watching turns off. The air conditioning, the refrigerator, all of it at work, your computer, everything just shuts down. The first feeling is a jolt, an abrupt panic, immediately followed by a peace, a quiet, a stillness that you forgot existed. And you relax. You've been here before. You've done this before. You have everything that you need right now in this moment. You are fully resourced. And right now, in this stillness, in this moment of darkness, all you can do is relax and light a candle if you're at home. Right? If you're anywhere else, all you can do is relax and wait. All that there is in this moment is that peace, is that stillness, is that safety in this moment. In spite of the changes, in spite of the turbulence around you, you know that you are safe, that the power will come back on, that your life will return to normal, and that whatever changes happened during this storm, whatever branches fell, whatever leaks were discovered, you know that it was necessary. Those branches would have fallen another time and potentially have been more destructive. Those leaks in your foundations were already there and were only going to get worse. You knew that these things were ready for tending. This storm simply showed them to you. And now you have the tools that you need to address them. Take a deep breath. And open your eyes. You are safe in this moment. You are resourced. And I'm here with you too. So let's take a moment and do a quick tarot reading for what you need right now and what you can be looking forward to. 1 second while I get my deck. What does the community need today? Really quick, splitting the deck. We have immediately the Four of Swords. Get your rest, boo. Retreat, meditate, heal. Four of Swords and Three of Swords. Right here. Let's see if it'll come in focus. Yep, there we go. Four of Swords, Three of Swords. The Four of Swords obviously immediately follows the Three of Swords, telling us whatever heartbreak we're feeling, whatever trauma has resurfaced. Oh, I'm feeling this too, you guys. It's eclipse season for all of us. Wherever we've been struggling, the answer is rest. The answer is peace. The answer is calm. Allow yourself that time. Coming right out is the Two of Swords and Justice. Like I was saying, karma, baby. She's got our back. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands. Okay. Let's see if there's any more. You have anything else for us, Spirit? Oh, one more. Hermit. Yep. Meditate. And the Star. Oh, I know the root of the duck wheel, the Magician. Okay. Excuse me. Whew. Got a little too excited. All right. So, first of all, as I was starting out, we've got the Two of Swords and Justice. Okay. This is my everyday witch tarot deck. Absolutely love her. All right. This is the first piece. Number one, I know you're in your head. Okay. Choices are hard. Deciding what action to take, where we need to go, what we need to communicate. It's hard. Okay. Especially when we know that we already have the answer. Because when we are given choices and when we are told that we need to take a new direction or make a decision, balancing all of the potential options can lead to rumination. You already know what you need to do. You already know what you need to do. You've known what you need to do. It's going to be a lot easier to do it if you take off the blindfold. What are you trying to hide from yourself? What are you not looking at? That question in and of itself is really challenging. How can I see something I'm actively not looking at? Well, we get our answer in the Hermit. We got to pause. You can't see something you're actively trying to not see. So you need to take a step back. You need a different perspective. And that perspective happens in solitude, in the peace, in the stillness, in the power outage, in the moment when you say, you know what? I really do. I see it now. I know I've been ignoring it, but I see it. In the Hermit, we see up here, we have the owl. Yep, she's resting. She's in this moment with herself. A stillness in her retreat. She is seeking the wisdom that only she possesses for herself in her life. She is seeking the clarity that she already has living within her. With this as well, we have the Star. You shall focus for us. Yeah, there she goes. Our Star is renewal. She is rebalancing. She is divine manifestation. She is bringing her dreams into reality. They are nourished. They are resourced. And as we have the Magician on the root of our deck, showing us the manifestation for using our tools to bring what we are seeking into the physical world. The Star doesn't need tools because she is the manifester. She is the tool. When you make this choice, when you decide to see clearly the action that you need to take, the karma that you are releasing, the justice that you have been seeking, and the ways that you have been ruminating on the details and missing the forest for the trees, when you take that step back, you will be able to bring your manifestations into this reality. Remember also here to fill your own cup. This one's really important. The message from the Star is telling us this peace, this stillness in the darkness. We are the light. This is another moment. The traditional hermit has a lantern leading the way through the darkness. You are your own light. You hold your own light source. You don't need to be looking to others. You don't need to be looking to outside things. You have everything you need. All right. I told you that we had the Ace of Wands. We also have the Queen of Wands. These are related. I think that there's probably some of you who are a mother and are dealing with a female child. This relationship has some new beginnings coming. There's a lot of creativity. There's also a lot of passion. The wands are fire. Leo is fire. Okay. We have some fated new beginnings, and we are also being reminded to lean into our own maternal feminine power. Okay. This is the power that goes with the flow. This is the power that holds the flame without being consumed. For others of you in this session receiving this reading, you are beginning something new. This is a new creative venture, and you are being asked to own it. You are being told and reminded of your power as you bring this into the world. You are starting something new. Now, I don't think that this is from scratch because you already have the skills, talents, expertise developed over years of work and knowledge and time and practice. You've honed these skills, and now you get to use your knowledge and talents to bring forth more magic and creativity and passionate fire into the world. And as importantly, you are the holder of this. Our Queen of Wands is holding her bouquet of flowers. She is as nurturing as she is fiery and passionate. One piece that I love about this card, especially here too, is that no normal throne will do for our Queen of Wands. No, she needs a dragon. What are you working on? What are you bringing forward? You've already mastered the skills to do this, but you do need to own it. Okay. Move forward with the fire that you hold in your belly perpetually, with that divine feminine rage, that passion and power and creativity and enjoyment and pleasure that you get out of your creations. We are moving forward with that. Okay. This eclipse is telling you you're going to release anything that's no longer serving you so that you can bring this new forward. And you got to say it with your frickin' chest. Again, on the root of the deck, we have the Magician. As I told you, you've got all the tools. You've already done the work. You just need to make it happen. And then right behind it, we have, just behind the Magician, we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Wands. It's coming fast. New beginnings coming fast. Okay. Bringing things into this physical reality, using your mind, using your talents, using your wisdom, using your passion, using your ability to speak and communicate and logic. Okay. There's a lot of new beginnings and major arcana, fated destiny in this. Couple extra pieces here as we wrap it up. It's okay if it's not wholly clear yet. Okay. Trust your intuition, lean into your shadow, I know it's scary over there, okay, but how much more confidence do you have moving through the darkness when you know what's in the shadows? Own the parts of yourself that you don't always want to look at. When we don't embrace our shadow, we are leaving part of our power on the table. Okay, move forward, even if it's unclear. Follow your heart. Follow your heart. It will guide the way. And finally, the high priestess. Listen to your intuition. She already knows. Trust your power. Woo, so many major arcana. And I do feel called to let you know that there is also the world behind the high priestess. Okay, completion, fulfillment. What are you guys doing? Let me know. Leave a comment. Tell me what's going on. I want to hear about it. All right. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Rest up. Today, all you need to do today is rest. Everything will come, and you already know what you're supposed to be doing. Take a breath. Take a sip of that tea or coffee. Breathe, relax, light a candle. And as always, sending you love, joy, fulfillment, and untamed abundance. Take care, my friends.